Hi guys, welcome back. I just did the most intense message. It was channeled and it was like powerful as shit. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna ground myself, I'm gonna eat, and then we're gonna see what else Spirit wants to say. Probably a lot. Probably a lot. Probably a lot. Solar plexus. So I guess we're gonna talk more about that, the level of confidence right now that is needed in the collective. Let's see why. Let's see why. So Spirit is saying that they really want you to start speaking with conviction when you talk to them, when you talk to the universe about getting your manifestations. Say it like to an overinflated like self-confidence. Like, I get what the fuck I want. For example, I had this UPS package that was attempted about 6 times to be delivered. And I said this morning in meditation, nope, absolutely not gonna happen. The UPS driver is getting his shit together. He is absolutely delivering my package. Why? Because I paid for it. It's a delivery service. And that's his job. Period. That's it. Changed the entire game. Got out of bed. Boom. Package is right at my doorstep. So, I'm actually seeing now that you can visualize things in a way that you never used to before because of your high vibrations, because of like how you don't put up with shit. And when you don't put up with shit, your vibration just keeps raising and raising, right? Getting really high, which helps you to visualize using your third eye. But now when you solidify that timeline by speaking it out loud confidently, that is when it is like, it clicks and it's like locked in. You're locking it in. You're locking in that version that you want of reality. And I envisioned it on my doorstep, which is shocking because things don't get delivered to our apartments here. It doesn't get delivered to the door. It goes elsewhere. So the fact that I saw the package at my door when it's not supposed to ever be that way, it was something else. Sacrifice. We have the hangman here. What's the hangman here for, please, Spirit? Sacrifice. 7 of Cups. Choose wisely. Yeah, okay, thank you. That's confirmation that you sacrificed. You chose wisely, and you said no to people, places, and things that were really hurting you lately. You've been doing it for a minute, okay? So it's like you had... It's almost like the collective... I don't know how to word this. Your manifestations are built up. Like there's a blockage, and it almost feels like something needs to trigger it, and I think it's your confidence in speaking boldly. I don't think it's, oh my God, the throat chakra, bitch. Can you make it up? No. Look at this. 7 plus 5 is 12. Look, it's the throat chakra. It's like, okay, the reason that you can visualize, but you're not getting your manifestations is because you're not speaking it in the 3D. Like earth angels, right? Very high vibrational beings came here to have heaven on earth, right? To bring heaven to earth. But the problem is, if you've been like me, a hermit, for, I don't know, the last 34 years, then chances are you're actually recognizing that you worked on yourself, but you never made your 3D reality look any different or any better because you were just like, you know, hiding out under a rock like I was. It was fun there. Super boring. And lonely at times, but you know, whatevs. And now you're recognizing that in order to manifest better into your life, you have to actually do something in the physical 3D movement somehow. In this instance, it's speech. Maybe other times it's exercise, or maybe it's writing. But this reading, it's speech. Saying it confidently and boldly is somehow telling the universe, like, there's all these realities. That's the one I want. I want that one. And only that one. I'm going to prove it because I'm going to say it with some fucking gumption. I'm going to say it with conviction. That's my package. I want it. Thank you so much. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Period. Period. So you have to say it with some conviction right now, guys. Look at this, the waiting game. You cannot make it up. The reason that your manifestations were being held, the waiting game, so patiently, right? Oh my God, so blocked. Speech. Ace of Swords is a speech for me. Just really laser focused, like you need to say it. Say it with some gumption. Say it like your life depends on it, right? I remember when I used to be in the clouds all the time. Like, I would just be like up there, wherever up there is, I was always there, either with weed or without, doesn't matter. I was always just in the clouds. But then I got grounded, and my higher self is now integrating into my physical 3D body. But like, when you realize that your soul or spirit or whatever it is, your higher self, is up there in the fucking clouds, you don't get to really manifest anything worthwhile in the 3D. Everything looks like shit right now in my life in the 3D. Because I haven't been actually speaking boldly about, well, what I want. Not only what I want, but that I even want it. The universe had no idea. I was floating up there like a cloud. I don't know. I didn't know what I wanted. But if you integrate into your body, into your vessel, this is when you can finally start speaking with some gonads, okay? And tell the universe, like, nah, I get what the fuck I want, because, I mean, that's it. Just because I want it. I get it. I don't have to have a reason. I always tell my clients, you have to know the what and the why. What you want it, why you want it. But I'm getting to that point anymore, and I'm changing in my consciousness that I don't even really have to know why. I just want what I want, and that's it. So anyway, something about, the high priestess here, and authority. It's almost like a lot of you are protected as well from having a lot of the manifestations that you wanted, because you would have really, well, you might have done something, it would have hurt you. It would have hurt you if you'd have had it sooner. So there is this pause. There was this pause in your manifestations, okay? And a lot of you, like me, in the 3D reality, like, I'm embarrassed sometimes about where I live and how much money I have. And, I haven't bought a new wardrobe in like 5 years. So technically rags is a thing. Like I'm living proof that poverty exists. But again, look at this, the Wheel of Fortune on the split. Look at Spirit telling me right now, like, bitch, you will get what you want. You have to speak it out loud. You have to speak it out loud. Wish fulfillment. Look, guys, come on. You have to speak it with some conviction, okay? I heard the universe wants you to get cocky with it. They want you to get cocky with it. Overdo it. Be like, yeah, no, I get what I meant. And I think that right there is something that like kind of triggers me though a little bit. I'm not sure about you guys, but when I was a kid, like I would always, my needs always went unmet, so I just stopped pretending I had them. You know as well as I do, your mom and dad, because I said so. No, because I said so. No, because I said so. Well, here it is. The universe is like, yes, because I say so. Yes, because you say so. Have whatever you want. You really truly do get to have your cake and eat it too. You can have whatever the fuck you want. You just have to say it boldly, and you have to say it with conviction. And a lot of you, I think, have this like secret wound. It's not secret. I mean, it's secret as in it's hidden. This wound of like, but I can't really say it out loud, can I? Like, no, I get what I want. Like UPS driver, you will be delivering that to my house. Oh yeah, I get what I want. The high priestess, something about like, I think that we were in the clouds so much as a collective. Like, I know when I used to smoke weed, like, oh my God, all day, every day. Wake and bake is a thing, honey, and I all day long. I was just so up in the clouds that it's like you can't really, the one that desires something, your higher self, your true soul, like who you really are, it's really just an empty vessel until you start bringing your consciousness to your body. Once your soul enters your body and like you're not living in the clouds all the time, then you can start assertively saying, I want what I want, and that's it. Otherwise, I hate to say it, but I used to get possessed all the time when I would smoke. I remember this one time, this shadow figure literally overtook my body. I saw it in my mind's eye while I was smoking. I was in the dark, but this shadow figure was actually darker than dark. It was black. I don't know how I could still see it. It was dark in the room, but this shadow man figure thing overtook my body, and it was possession. But I do remember being able to send it to the light. Long story. I'll have to talk about that on my channel sometime. But yeah, guys, it's like when you're up in the clouds all day, as much as that's fun, your higher self is craving to be signing a soul contract in the 3D. Like it's wanting to be in the physical. That's why as a starseed, you wanted to be here. You want to experience what that's like. You know, you want to smell the smells and taste the tastes and, you know, have like the visceral feeling of things, right? You want that. You want that enjoyment. You want to know what it's like to laugh and like really, really feel it in the belly, like feel it, right? I think the real problem is that so many of us escape. We're trying to escape because we have been told our entire lives that we can't have what we want. That if you were to ask, you will be told no. And I even found a husband that told me no in a lot of ways because my parents had taught me that your needs are just never going to go met, so don't ask. And that's how you become repressed, and that's how you become depressed, and that's how you know, you start to really wonder, like, what is life even supposed to be? And then you check out. And I'm just here to tell you guys that eventually you'll get to a point where you can confidently and boldly tell the universe, like, I get what the fuck I want. Why? Because I say so. That's it. And I remember when I was a kid, I would always try to force the 3D. I didn't know that I was even a manifestor. I didn't know shit when I was a kid. All I know is my mom would tell me no, like, you can't go ride your bike with your friends. And I'd be like, but I want to. But I want to. And I'd be a little hellraiser. And eventually I would get my way because I was forcing the 3D. I was manipulative as fuck. And I was not understanding the laws of the universe. Now that I understand the laws of the universe, now I can get what I want because I'm in alignment with the source. I only got what I wanted because I was legit the devil when I was a kid. I mean, I think I was actually, no joke. But I got what I wanted, but I had to barrel through it. And my mom resented me for so many years because I got what I wanted when I wanted it, but only because I was abusive. And I was like, look, I was like, I want what I want. Oh, I want it now. But I want the golden goose. She should have said, bitch, I don't care what you want. But she didn't. She couldn't. In my reality as a manifestor, I knew that she would eventually cave in. Give me what I wanted as a spoiled little brat that I was, right? But I went through my adult life feeling like I'm not allowed to ask questions because the resentment of whoever I'm with, I would start to be punished for having wants and desires again. So I went to the opposite end of the spectrum. The opposite, completely opposite. And I pretended I didn't have desires at all. My desires weren't unmet. I just pretended that I didn't need anything. I thought if you're less of a burden, you know, people will like you more. People will love you more. So now Spirit's like, okay, let's try a little bit of a balance. How about you speak boldly like you did when you were 6, right? But how about you do it now with love and the intention of you getting what you want because you are love and you want to see the magic of the universe, right? Not to overthrow someone, overpower someone, and belittle them and kick and scream and throw shit. Let's try to try it the right way. So today, when I got my package, I was like, okay, well, I didn't have to act like a banshee. I didn't have to do anything. I literally I guess I did have to do something. For a couple days, I'd been saying things in my head like, oh, that UPS driver, he's going to get it. He's going to get a piece of my mind. And I was like, I'm going to call that company and I'm going to just give him a new one. I'm like, you know what? No. Let's see if I can do this without actually having to do anything in a 3D. I just wanted to test it. I wanted to see. And sure enough, an hour later, I found out that there was a package outside my door. So really? I worked with the universe, 3 of Pentacles. I got what I wanted. And that's it. Signed, sealed, delivered. Quite literally. So I'm obviously learning a lot about manifestation as I go. But we need to be very confident, guys, in how we speak to the universe. The universe is like, we don't want to hear half-assed. We need to hear you say, like, listen, I'm God. I give what I want. I am the queen and king of the universe. Give me what the fuck I want right now. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's what I'm getting from Spirit. That's nice. Yes, ma'am. And then I'm hearing politely like, oh, thank you. I like that. Like you're saying it really boldly, but then you're like, okay, thanks. Really? Was it that easy? Okay, cool. Can I get a jar of pickles too? Because like I love pickles, and I've been craving pickles. And maybe a pony. Yeah? Cool. Just because I say so. Ooh, the world. Look, it's a new world. You get to have whatever you want. Do you really legit want a pony? Some of these things I would normally have thought like are so outlandish. Like, Jenna, oh my God, a pony. But actually, the more I think about it, I'm like, why not? People win the lottery every motherfucking day. Why can't I win it and then go buy a ranch in Montana? I mean, really? Why not? And I think that's where this message is going. Like, why not? Why can't you have that? Why? Accept it. Accept your desires for what it is. It wouldn't even be there unless you wanted it. Maybe I want a horse. Maybe I want a pony. Look, and then we have extremes. See, I think in the past, you guys used to think that your desires were too extreme or like it would be too out there, you know? But it's not. It's literally just an Amazon package. It's not like I'm not asking for the moon. I'm asking for a package that I paid for, right? Power. Own your power then. Own your power, own your divinity, and own your extreme power and start claiming that you have extreme power. It's the only way the universe is going to hear you. One way or another, you're hella power. I was powerful at 6 years old. I want it. And I'd kick and scream, I want it. So I got it. I just would have loved to have known that there was a secret that you can get what you want without alienating your entire family and looking like the devil's spawn. Right? Look at this abundance. We need to start speaking like we are not only worthy of the abundance, but what? Protection. They were protected to have it. Like it's not only ours, but that the delivery system would want to give it to you. It's like I had to actually change my mind, and I was like, no, you know what? The UPS guy loves it. He gets out of his truck and he's like, you know what? Let's make this girl's day. That's what I did. I manifested with that thought process. Like, nah, she probably wants her package. Bet you anything, if I put the package at her door, she's just gonna smile. So I started having to change it from he's a total douchebag who's not doing his job and he deserves to be fired to, well, all right, maybe he's just, sad that day. Maybe he was just sad, right? Maybe it's a new driver today. Maybe it's a new driver. Whatever, there are infinite possibilities. All you have to do is really tell the universe that you believe in a level of magic that is far greater than I don't get what I want. Believe that you can get what you want. It doesn't matter today if it was a new driver. It doesn't matter if there was a backlog of orders and everybody got them all on the same day. It doesn't matter what it is. It just matters that you get it. And that you claim you want it, so you get it. Anyway, let's see. I think I'm gonna leave it there, guys, for this reading. I got some food in the oven. I gotta go check. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this reading helped. And if you want a personal with me, all the information is in the description. I do one-on-one coaching. I'd love to get you your UPS package. Okay? Okay? Let's get all your deliveries delivered right to your door as well, okay? Anyway, thank you guys so much for supporting me. If you guys want to check out Patreon also to support me over there, I would love it so freaking much. I'm doing pick a cards over there. I've got a few up. I hope to be doing more of those soon. Anyway, I love you. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.